I'm Sarah Forgani with KENS 5 News Now on this Tuesday, February 7th. Parents in Comal ISD are asking a lot of questions. This after two teachers at Canyon Lake High School have been accused of inappropriate relationships with students within a few months. The most recent incident surrounds girls soccer coach and German teacher Orlando Naumann. He turned himself in on charges involving a 15-year-old. Some parents spoke with us but wanted to stay anonymous.
School district is known to be a very good school district. So I think that even made it more shocking.
Detectives charged the coach with an unrelated count of possession with intent to promote child pornography. Also back in November, 38-year-old math teacher Devon Hopper was arrested, accused of sending inappropriate pictures and text messages to a 15-year-old student. Families tell us the school responded quickly to the incidents, and Comal ISD says it does full background checks on all its employees. Despite that, parents still want more protections. We also have some new details in the case of a missing woman from Eagle Pass. Police have made an arrest. 24-year-old Evelyn Guardado disappeared last week. Police say Guardado worked for a local jail in Maverick County. Late last night, police arrested 34-year-old Jessie Vasquez for being in possession of her car. Federal agents, Texas Rangers, and local agencies are now helping in the search. If you know where she is, call Eagle Pass Police. A former Bexar County constable is asking for a new trial. Michelle Barrientos Vela was found guilty of evidence tampering in September. Prosecutors said Barrientos Vela demanded that a man pay money for security at a park pavilion over Easter weekend in 2019. Well, last month she was sentenced to 5 years probation, and on Monday she filed a motion for a new trial. Her attorney is blaming the prosecution's conduct for depriving her of the right to a fair trial. Now, the district attorney's office told us they can't comment on pending litigation, but the DA has previously said about this case that no one is above the law. More than 4,000 people in Turkey and Syria have been killed following a massive earthquake, and now families in San Antonio are looking for ways to send help. The Turkish American Association of San Antonio is collecting donations. They're asking for clothes, sleeping bags, blankets, and tents. Their deadline is Thursday. They're also accepting monetary donations. One San Antonio man with relatives in Turkey told us some of his childhood friends did not survive the earthquake.
Because here is so far and you can't do anything.
You are helpless. I mean, all you do is watch the pictures, the videos. It kind of puts it into perspective a little.
Now, the White House announced it is sending teams to help with search and rescue. Firefighters, paramedics, doctors, and canines from several states are now gearing up to head to central Turkey. Tonight, President Biden is set to deliver the State of the Union address in front of a joint session of Congress. The president will lay out his agenda for the coming year. Over the weekend, the Biden team was at Camp David, where they made final tweaks to the draft of the president's speech. He is expected to comment on China as it relates to American competitiveness and the economy. And he said the recent balloon incident does not change his speech. You can watch the president's address live here on KENS 5 tonight at 8. State Senator Roland Gutierrez is introducing a second set of bills in an effort to prevent mass shootings in Texas. Gutierrez said the bills aim to increase school safety, improve emergency response protocols between state and local entities, and also fix radio communication in rural communities. Gutierrez is hoping to create a monument for mass shooting victims in the Texas State Cemetery and make a funding request for school safety and mental health. Meanwhile, Governor Abbott tweeted the Texas legislature wants to double its investment in student mental health resources. There's also a new push for casino gaming in the Texas legislature right now. This week, House Representative Charlie Guerin filed a resolution asking for gaming to be put on the ballot. The bill would include support for the horse racing industry and allow existing tracks to build resorts. Similar bills in the past have died without even getting a hearing. The governor's office said he is open to hearing about casino gaming. Right now, the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center is in urgent need of donors after last week's winter blast canceled several blood donation drives and appointments. The blood bank says the community only has a one-day supply in storage. Type O is even more limited at only 120 units. They're also in need of platelets, and there's a blood drive happening today at the Frost Bank on West Houston, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. All donors receive a special T-shirt. To schedule an appointment, call 210-731-1414. 5590 or visit southtexasblood.org. If you're in the market for a car, the San Antonio Police Department is holding a vehicle auction today. The auction will be held at 3625 Groden Road. Registration is 3 to 6 p.m. and you must be registered before the start of the sale. The auction begins right at 6. All vehicles must be paid for before 7 p.m. For more information, call 210-207-7932. And we're preparing for a big week of weather. Let's check in with Paul.
All right, outside, cloudy skies today. Temperatures topping out mid-70s. As we progress through the day, better chances of seeing scattered showers. And then tonight, I'm expecting some thunderstorms late tonight, overnight. Some of the rain could be heavy.
And that is KENS 5 News Now. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Sarah Forgani. I'll see you tomorrow.